My name is Brendan Baum. I'll begin viewing informational piece over the Army's command policy over fraternization. Ever wonder why some relationships in the military are allowed and some aren't? Ever wonder why some officers and seniors and juniors don't interact outside of work in casual manners? Well, the reason being is because it's not allowed. And I'm going to give you a quick story of a situation that I found myself when I was downrange that was a violation of the Army command policy, fraternization. So there I was in Afghanistan, just doing my own thing, walking around, and a captain from Number 1 Met Clinic came up to talk to me. And as she departed, I called her by her first name, and it just so happened that my commander overheard this and swiftly pulled me aside and explained to me that this goes against good order and discipline and shows lack of discipline. It can destroy the Army chain of command and cause other issues further down the line. Some people might be wondering why this shows a lack of discipline, or what about this raises questions about the Army's chain of command. In this informative piece, I will be explaining why this is and explaining further what the Army command policy over fraternization is. According to the Department of the Army, Regulation 600-20, Army Command Policy, an inappropriate relationship exists when one of the following are met. 1. Compromises or appears to compromise the integrity of supervisory authority or the chain of command. 2. Causes an actual perceived partiality or unfairness. 3. Involves or appears to involve the improper use of rank or position for personal gain. 4. Are received to be exploitative or coercive in their nature. 5. Create an actual clearly perceivable adverse impact on discipline, authority, morale, and the ability of the chain of command to accomplish their mission. When said relationship exists, soldiers tend to feel favoritism towards a specific individual, the one that is being targeted, and making this idea of the individuals as someone who they don't need to listen to. So when somebody is being favoritized towards, they don't feel like they need to listen to them because they feel, they don't feel the same as they do. When this happens, the chain of command loses its strength and its ability to control groups. When this happens, as a result, the mission can be derailed and lose track of what's really important. The Department of the Army's pamphlet 600-35, Relationships Between Soldiers of Different Ranks, states that all soldiers who are in training environments are not allowed to engage in any form of relationships with a permanent party soldier except in an instructor/student relationship during training hours. When said relationships exist, the relationship could be seen as exploitative in order to get a passing grade, and others could say that use it against the chain of command. As an example of this would be that a student attending school at Fort Sam Houston is asked to go out to a bar with an instructor after hours. The soldier could use this permanent party individual to show favoritism and exploit them and use it for the other soldiers. In conclusion, the Army's fraternization policy is in place to keep inappropriate relationships from arising and disturbing good order and discipline. When good order and discipline is disturbed due to relationships with soldiers of different ranks, people start to lose faith in their support and chain of command and puts their chain of command into question. As a result of this questioning, it can cripple the mission and cause mayhem between soldiers of different ranks. To prevent this, the Army fraternization policy must be followed. Thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed this informational piece. sorry if it's in the room of music and stuff. I don't have a lot of places to present my paper or my briefing because I'm deployed and I don't.